Remember, right? WWJD, see that all over the place, right? This was actually a sign that Christians back in the day got when they were kind of like persecuted, and it was a common thing. I actually kind of forget exactly what it was called, but that's what it was meant for. So this is Alpha and Omega. This is to represent the Holy Spirit. A lot of filler here. Cross, rose. Rose is a repeating theme. I love roses. This is Jesus Cristo right here. He's taking a nap right now, but he should be awaking soon. Come on, man. It's afternoon. This says Savior right here. Now, I think I have, is it forever or forgiven on this side? Okay, forever and then forgiven is on this side. And that had to do with something very personal. I'm going to tell you about my tattoos, but all the meanings behind them, not so much, because I can run through some shit, put it that way. So working our way up here, filler. We got another cross here, so there's another repeating theme, but I really like this cross. I think it looks really cool, especially with the colors. I always wanted a cross with wings, so I was actually, after I got my arms, that was the first thing I got after. So, and then I got colored in for black and white. I got script here, Jesus saves. Moving down right here. You guys like Avenged Sevenfold? I got their old drummer who passed on. I got his drum kit because I am a drummer by profession, and he was one of my favorite, one of my biggest influences. So when he passed, I decided to get his drum set. And I don't have anything currently in the bass drum right there, but I was gonna get the Avenged Sevenfold bat, but I think I'm actually gonna get my band, because I don't have one of my band now tattooed on me, and that's kind of unfair because I've been with them forever. So I'm gonna actually get that in there, and I already have the bat, which you'll see in a second. Right here is my family crest, which is not entirely finished because I still need to get lettering here, and then also for my last name is Polizzi, and I have 3 immediate family Polizzis that need to get their initials in here. So it'll be my brother, my stepmom, Polizzi, and my dad. Let's see. So I think that covers there, right? Should we just go to the back?
What about your crotch?
Oh, my crotch, okay. Yeah, kind of forget about that because my gut kind of hangs and you don't really see it. So this says loyalty, and I got it in that particular area for, well, you can kind of figure it out, right? You're smart. You're smart.
Wait, did you really?
Yeah, because I am not about cheating, and I've had certain things happen to me before, so, I wanted to kind of give myself a reminder to not ever do that to anyone, so I got it there. It means a lot to me. Well, Bae's just finding some stuff out too right now, apparently. Okay, now my back. Obviously, you can kind of figure it out with it. It's just wings. I always thought it looked cool. And actually, if any of you guys watch UFC, Ben Henderson actually trains out here.
Stay. I'm trying to get.
Oh. Yeah? Huh? Did you get some crack?
No. Just wait.
So Ben Henderson, who's a UFC fighter, he trains out here. Met him before, know a bunch of people that he trains with. He got these wings, and I thought they looked so sick. I'm like, I just have to get that. So I got them different than he has them, but it's kind of the same idea.
Nothing scares me.
I did have the Love
Except
Life
nice.
up here first, so my artist was good enough to kind of fit it in and make it work with the lettering I already had. But the wings don't exactly have exact meaning per se, except that now I can pretty much fly anywhere I want, which is weird why I would choose to still drive in Texas even though I have wings to fly, but I digress. So that covers the back. Let's go on to the other arm.
This guy's toast.
So this one, now a lot of these tattoos I got from the same artist, but this one was actually, this one was actually at a convention out here, and it was from a tattoo shop from San Francisco, and I thought he did a really good job. I really enjoy this tattoo right here, and that is just a Sacred Heart. So you'll see that a lot of places, but I really like how he did mine in particular. We got the praying hands with the old John 3:16 right there, pretty common as well. But these are probably 2 of my favorite tattoos right here. I really like how those turned out. Got the lettering Hope. This one also one of my favorites. I'd say like this in general is kind of my favorite area, but. This is my grandma who passed on, Carol West, my stepmom's mom. So I got an angel for her. This, I was married before, if then you guys didn't know, so I did get the rings with a date. A lot of you guys will immediately say, oh, fuck, Joe, you must, like, regret some of your tattoos. Here's why I don't. Because I always wanted my tattoos to paint a story of my past up to my present day. So, yes, I'm running out of room, but I still got plenty of room to fit some stuff, like if I have kids or stuff. I kind of wanted to paint an entire picture, if that makes sense. So anything that was part of my past, just because it isn't part of my present now, doesn't mean that it wasn't huge in becoming who I am today. So that's why it's important to me still, even though it's important to me in a totally different way than it was at the time. So moving on, got the lettering trust right here. This was kind of like the Star of Bethlehem, but I kind of decided to get a little more colorish with it than originally intended. And I like how it turned out. This right here is a Joshua tree. This is a, stake that they would drive into the old wrist. So that still hurts to this day right there. I got a sharp pain right there in my wrist. This is probably my favorite tattoo. Yeah, I have a lot of favorites. This is probably my number one favorite, and this is The Last Supper. A lot of people I see in person are like, hey, you have the last, what was that, the last meal? Or someone even said the last breakfast before, and I'm just like, yeah, that's exactly it, so good job. But yeah, that's called The Last Supper, for some of you noobs out there that might not know. Probably see that a lot, pretty common. You'll use this fish. Now this one is very important to me as well. This is my best friends growing up. It's actually 3 brothers, and pretty much consider them my third family. That was their sister, and she died at age 14. Her name's May. And she would be about 22 today, so that was actually quite a while ago, but very unfortunate event, and I rushed and definitely needed to get that tattoo right away, because that was a very tragic but important thing to me. So, Nautical Star, I'll admit that kind of was filler. I didn't really see it. Still think it looks cool if it wasn't faded. Yeah, another star. Well, I got star-like filler, so that's kind of the theme here. But, I mean, you try to get so many areas of tattoo and try to have every single one have okay. Armpit. I am a Arizona Cardinals fan. I was not born here. I was born in California, but I was raised here for, I'm 27 now, 25 years, so I'm pretty much born and raised. And that's my favorite team, so I thought, why not get them? And every time I'm at a game and I cheer, it just makes it that much better, because everyone's like, yeah. I already had it happen, actually. And then my other team, for the baseball side of things, I grew up a huge baseball fan, is the Diamondbacks, and it's cool because I've been a fan since their start of their organization, so pretty cool. And it was at Game 7 World Series 2001, if any of you guys remember that. This is my last name right here, Polizzi, and fun little fact, it's the same last name as Snooki. Fuck.
Well, your cousins, aren't you?
Yeah. And, oh, this is a cool one. This is a compass from, I got it to resemble traveling, because about a good 2 years of my life I've been on the road touring in various bands, including my current one now, and so that was important to me to kind of represent that. It's definitely life-shaping when you do put in some serious road time. Is there anything I'm missing down here?
No.
No? Okay. Next. These? Yeah, let's do this one first. Okay. So, this is a rose with a key. The rose doesn't I just wanted a rose. I thought it'd look really cool, but the key is supposed to be the key to my heart, and I'm searching for the lock, but you know what? I think I may have found it.
You're such a shit. You know why you have that.
No, we'll leave it at that. And then this, actually, I thought this was really cool because it was, so I got this down here for my, immediate family, but this, I made sure to include enough petals for each of my extended family, and just on the Polizzi side, because it's more of a smaller family. My mom's side is a lot bigger. So I made, and I'm eventually probably gonna put little initials in there, but if you ever get a neck tattoo, it hurts like hell. So I mean, I was just like, I'll do that later. But I love how that turned out. It's definitely one of my favorites. No, I stopped. Okay, so on to leg. I think I covered the entire body, right? Okay, so the only tattoo that I have on this leg is kind of a representation of the defeated music. I think it's a really well done tattoo. He actually knocked it out in about 4 hours, but there's kind of like an evil serpent right there, and the angel's just like fucking doing work and putting him back in his place. So yeah, I was originally going to cover this whole leg, but I think I decided that I probably am going to keep this one how it is. And then this one is still being worked on. This whole entire leg are bands that I grew up with. And, I would say probably like early or late 90s to early 2000s. Totally into music most when I was just constantly like, I was obsessed with the bands that I like, so I wanted to get most of those bands because that's what meant most to me. So Avenged Sevenfold is one of them, and there's the Avenged Bat, the Death Bat, and the lettering around it says, "He who makes a beast out of himself gets rid of the pain of being a man," and that's at the beginning of the song Bat Country. And this is the album cover of City of Evil, which includes said song, and I think that came out in either 04 or 05. This is the album cover of the band Census Fell, Still Searching, and on this leg, just as far as just the looks of it, this is my favorite tattoo on this leg, so I'm glad it's in that spot right there, very visible. And then this one right here is their album before it, Let It Enfold You, and that's also Census Fell. Needs a little touching up in the colors, but... And then this one is the Used. This album came out around the same time as before. That was like that little guy looks creepy yet kind of looks pretty chill, like you'd be a fun guy to talk to at a bus stop. This is Boxcar Racer, which was a side project of Blink-182 that included Travis Barker and Tom DeLonge. And the reason this was really important to get is because drum-wise, I literally started drumming because of that album. I learned that album first, and so that got me started. So it was very important that I put that on there, even though it's not as well known. And then here's Odyssey Nightly of Blink-182, one of my all-time favorite bands. Unfortunately, recently kind of changed their lineup, but that's more about past, not present. And there's my dick, you know? So special thanks for her letting me wear her pants, or her shorts for this video. And that's it. So I'll update you guys as I do more ink, and I do plan on getting right here, and then I am going to finish this leg, and that's all I have planned thus far. So when the money is there to do it, I'll do it. But if you guys have any questions about anything, I think I covered everything. So thank you for the question on my tattoos and asking me to make a video. Feeling kind of under the weather today, if you can't tell, but wanted to make sure I put out the video as soon as possible. So thank you. That's some help for thought.
And that's some help for thought. And that's help for thought. And that's some help for thought. That's from help for thought. And that's some help for thought. Seriously. That's some help for thought.
You know when the lighting just like, hi guys, it's tattoo time. I didn't like that. Okay, let's start over. Hi guys, it's tattoo time. If you watched my last video or if you follow me on Twitter, you know that I've been asking you guys to ask me questions about tattoos. I wanted to do like another tattoo video for a long time, but I haven't gotten that many more new tattoos, and I didn't want to do like a tattoo tour. What I've learned from the past about doing videos about tattoos is the word tattoo gets really fucking annoying to hear. So I'm really sorry, but I'm gonna be saying the word tattoo a lot, which, I mean, it makes sense when I'm doing a video about tattoos. When did you first think about getting any tattoos? I've always known that I wanted tattoos. Even when I was little, I really, really wanted to just be covered in tattoos. I thought they were really pretty, and I thought they made people pretty. I like the way that they make people look. Oh my god, you can like see my breasts. I just have always enjoyed the way that they make people look, and it definitely gives a sense of badassness, which was a huge thing for me when I was little, because I was always fighting between being a big girly girl but also showing that I can be kind of edgy. A big question that people ask, which I totally understand people asking, is, does it hurt? Does getting a tattoo hurt? Yeah, it does. And the people who say that no, it doesn't hurt, they're lying. They're lying. Yes, some people have a better tolerance, so that might mean they're able to like withstand the pain, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't hurt. Like, it hurts. I have a high pain tolerance, so I can deal with it, but it still hurts. Somebody else also asked like to describe the feeling. This is gonna sound really off-putting because I know that a lot of people don't want to get tattoos because of the pain. I'll tell you how it feels to me personally. So when they do an outline, it feels kind of like something like scraping your skin, like something plastic or like a dirty old twig. But when they do shading, that hurts. That, like, depending on where you get it, you can like feel it in your bones. That's a lot more intense than getting shading, or not shading, than getting just an outline of something. So, not to scare some of you, but that's what it feels like to me. I mean, after you get it, it feels very, it feels like a sunburn. If you've ever been sunburned, you know that sucks. And it hurts to shower, and it hurts to just have anything touch it, and it's very sore. Yeah, that's just what a tattoo feels like, and I'm sorry if that deters some of you from getting it, but I mean, the long-term effects of getting a tattoo kind of outweighs that like hour or two worth of pain. So to follow from like what a tattoo feels like, if you're getting your first tattoo, the best place on your body, see, it really depends. Here I am trying to like give you guys some straightforward answers, but then all of them are, well, it depends on who you are. I would Google a tattoo pain chart. Those are pretty accurate in the pain levels for tattoos around the body. If it's your first tattoo, should you get something small or just get something big? And if you're, again, if you're worried about the pain, definitely go for something small, just something that's an outline, or just small that doesn't like require a lot of shading. But if you're not worried about the pain, go for it. But I think that when my neighbor, hello. But if you don't care about the pain, go for something big. Just do it all. Oh, what is a good age to get your first tattoo? How old were you? So I was 18 when I got the 3 flowers on my back. Honestly, I feel like a good age, 16, 17. Again, I'm gonna give you the answer of it really depends on the person. You know what, maybe I'll go with 17. Things that I wanted tattooed when I was 16, I definitely would not want now, and I'm like glad that I've like not gotten it. I was just a very different person than what I am now. There's a very huge rise in maturity level between somebody who's 16 and somebody who's 18, and it's, well, I mean, hopefully there's a huge maturity level. I do think that there are a lot of mature young teenagers out there who can make good decisions about their bodies. Like whenever you feel you know yourself a bit more and more comfortable with who you are. That was kind of deep. Next question. Let's move this along. This video is awful. What do you think of white tattoos and scarification? Okay, well, I'm gonna be that person, but I think white tattoos are kind of ridiculous. I feel like they're kind of a waste. For me, getting a tattoo, I want to be able to show it off, which is why I like have this giant tattoo on my arm. I like showing off my tattoos, I like showing off the artwork. I don't want to hide everything. I would never want to get one, plus it wouldn't really work on my skin tone. But then again, I have to like consider the fact that people do get whiting tattoos so that it's hidden. So if that's the case, sure, but I know that white ink like fades very, very fast. So I mean, essentially, yes, it will be hidden, but I don't think that is really worth it. Now, scarification. I kind of think it's cool. I would never do it myself, and I respect the people who do it, but I would never do it myself. Do you think tattoos are more about meaning or about aesthetic? I think both. No. I see tattoos more for the aesthetic, but meaning is a big part of it for some people. I am way past the point of having tattoos that have meaning. Like, you definitely don't need to have a tattoo that has meaning, and if you do have a tattoo that has meaning, then that's great. I usually don't see tattoos and like want to know what it's about. I just see it and I'm like, holy fuck, that's so pretty, that's awesome, that's great. For me, it's more of an aesthetic thing, and I'm not here to like ask you what the meaning is of your tattoo or know if there is meaning to your tattoo. I want to look at it and see, hey, it's pretty. Whatever it is, even if it's just like a line or something, I'm like, I like that. Like, I don't know what it means to you, but I like it. And I don't really care what it means to you, but I like it. I like this question. Is it worth it to get a tattoo of something you love right now, but possibly hate later in life? This is a big question that I've been asked a lot when I got my first 21 Pilots tattoo. I love this band so much right now, and it means so much to me, and it's a giant part of my life that I don't see it being something that I hate later. But if that were to happen, I would always know what it meant to me at the time. Like, it's not gonna erase the fact that it opened me up to a lot of great things. Like, I'm always gonna know what it meant to me then. So whether it's just something that I stop enjoying as much later or just don't find as much interest in, it's always gonna be what it meant before. I was 18 when I got my first 21 Pilots tattoo, and again, people kept saying like, well, what if you don't like them later? And it's like, one, if you knew me at all, you know that that's not possible. And two, who cares? I love it now, and now it's a part of me. It's on my body forever to represent what it means to me in this moment. I'm a very big in the now kind of person. Like, I don't really think about, oh god, what if that in the future? It's like, well, the future can come later, but right now is now, and I'm gonna do what I want to do now. Okay, my friend Cree asked a question. She was mostly asking in a like joking kind of way, I'm pretty sure, but I like the question, so I'm gonna answer it anyways. She asked, how do you ever expect to get a job with all those tattoos? I'm pretty optimistic. I feel that we're in a generation now where tattoos aren't very taboo anymore. They're not so frowned upon, although there is still like the lingering generation that I can't wait to die off that just doesn't like them. They can't find any good in tattoos, which is really sad. When it comes time for me to like pick a career that I want to continue with, that it won't be a problem as much. And if I do find myself in a position where a job won't hire me or doesn't want me to work there because of my tattoos and the way that I look, well then it's simply just not the place for me to work, and I'm fine with that. I respect other people's opinions, sort of. If they don't want me to look the way that I look, then that's fine. I really don't want to work with that person anyways. One question that I was hoping somebody would ask, but nobody did ask, was if I ever feel judged about having my tattoos. And I think this is more just because I want to talk about what it is like to have tattoos. And I feel like I might not be in the right position to talk about it because I don't have as many visible tattoos as other people have. I guess around people my age and just younger people in general, or just more free-spirited people, I feel fine showing off my tattoos. But there's this certain group of people that I feel like hiding them. I don't know how to describe them. They're like older white people. They're just always the kind of people to ask, what does your tattoo mean? What does it mean to you? Tell me about them. It's not like the meaning of my tattoos are so personal that I don't want to share it. It's just I don't want to share the meaning of it with you. Like I was saying before, for me, tattoos are mostly about aesthetic and the way that they look. It's not so much about presenting meaning, and I don't feel that I have to explain everything to everybody. I would just like it if people would appreciate it for the beauty in it itself, rather than why did you get it? What inspired you to get it? For me, I don't mind sharing it because it's not that personal, but it's just kind of annoying that people expect me to explain everything. Like when they ask me about this big flower tattoo and all I say is, I just wanted something pretty, and then those older white people are like, as if I'm supposed to have some intrinsic backstory to why I got it and how I was in such a bad place, but then I thought of something good, and then now this flower represents how I blossomed. Wow, that sounds like a good explanation. I should carry on with that. Just some more side thoughts about getting tattoos that I wanted to share with you guys. I think if you want to get something tattooed, then get it. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm very for the fact that you can get tattoos for whatever reason that you want. You don't have to explain why you got it. I'm just past the point of trying to find a reason for everything. I feel good about myself when I have tattoos, and I like the way that they make me feel. They make me, honestly, I'm like reaching my goal as a child. I feel still like very feminine and beautiful, but now I feel like edgy and beautiful too, and it's just basically what I had always wanted to be and what I wanted to feel like, and tattoos just give me that identity. So I guess I'll just finish this off by saying, just go out, get a tattoo of whatever you want. Get a small one, get a big one, get something with extreme meaning, get something that doesn't have any meaning at all, get something beautiful, get something ugly. Like, just go do whatever you want with your body. And it might be hard to get over some obstacles about how people are gonna see you, but that's something that you and I can work on together, you know? I just really wanted to make a video where I talk about how much I love tattoos and encourage you guys to get tattoos, because they are still something that people are scared of committing to and scared of being a reflection of who they are. And I really hope that you guys can get the tattoo that you want. But I also wanted to like answer questions, because I get a lot of tattoo questions here and there, so I really hope that this helped you. I hope I answered like the big questions for you guys, and that everything I said makes sense. So thank you for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. If you have any more questions about tattoos, perhaps I can do another video about it. I just wanted to do a tattoo video that wasn't completely focused on me and the tattoos that I have. I just wanted to really discuss this thing that I'm very passionate about. And I hope that you guys can really just get the tattoo that you want. I am rooting for you guys. Oh, yes.
You want to buy a fun arcade?
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you've been here before, then my hair is brown now. Fall equals brown hair, darker hair, okay. And if you haven't been here before, fuck. If you haven't been here before, welcome! But I thought I would record a tattoo video for you. I have a tattoo tour already on my channel, but it doesn't say so much about my tattoos, so I thought it would be fun to do like a tattoo tag / tattoo stories. Try to show you my tattoos in the order that I got them. I can't really remember exactly when I got them, you know. So my first tattoo, I got it when I was 17, right after I had lost one of the closest persons I had in my life at the time. He passed away, and of course I wasn't feeling well and I just wanted to do something different, something new, you know, just something impulsive. And I'm so happy that I went to like a good tattoo artist. The tattoo shop had their anniversary day that day, so they had a lot of like these flash tattoos, like drop-in. You can just go there and get the tattoo that they have drawn up already. And the thing is that this tattoo studio is really good. So I know that they don't tattoo people under 18, but I went there with my friends who already had lots of tattoos and they have been at that tattoo shop many times before, so I guess the tattoo artist was like, okay, whatever, I don't think they even thought for a second that I was under 18, but I was so fucking afraid that she was going to ask me for my ID or something when I was under the needle. Oh, I was so afraid. And after that, I didn't tell my mom or dad about it, but then I actually managed to hide it for like 2 weeks. If I'm coughing or just sound weird, that's because I have a cold. I've been sick for a while now. This tattoo is probably one of my favorite ones. I got this at the Port Royal Tattoo in my hometown, and I just basically sent him in like some ideas, like I want a mountain and I want it on my forearm, so you can do whatever you want. And then he sent me back the sketch of this one, and I was so fucking excited, like I couldn't believe that I was going to have this on my arm forever, and so on. The next tattoos I got was actually this bird and the moon and the number 9. So these tattoos, I'm not happy with them, but I still don't regret them. I got them when I was visiting New York with my mom, and I just wanted to get more tattoos, of course. So we looked up the studio in Brooklyn, I think, maybe. I think it was called the White Rabbit Tattoo. I'm not sure who the artist is, I don't know. But anyways, I showed the artist a picture of this one with no color. The only color was like, you can see the blue. It was red on the picture. And I told him like, you can change the color if you want to, like the blue color if you want to. I remember that I told him like specifically like you can change it. And he misunderstood me. I was looking away, of course, when he did this tattoo because it was hurting so bad. And when I looked back at this tattoo, when he was doing it, I just saw a shitload of orange color. A shitload of orange color. I didn't say anything because I was thinking like, okay, he has already started to do this. I can't just tell him to stop and have like a half orange failed tattoo. Honestly, I think this moon looks more like a fucking banana than a moon. And I got the number 9 for my mother because that's her lucky number. We have like, I guess it's not like weird, but we always have like these weird connections with the number 9. And I was born on the 9th of September, which is 9/9, and stuff like that. So moving on, but I got this one right the day after when I came home from New York, and I got it from Olle Alm. He was just visiting, like he had a guest spot at the Port Royal Tattoo, and I actually got there first and was like, I'm gonna tattoo my neck or like something stupid like that, and thank you God, Olle, that you didn't tattoo my fucking neck because I would not be happy with it today. But I am super happy with this. I seriously get like compliments for this tattoo all the time. I know that there is a lot of like beard tattoos and stuff like that out there, but I have actually never seen something like this before, and I really like it. But it was so fucking painful to do. I think that this spot for me particularly is so bad. This little, I think it's like a cockroach or something on my leg. I'm not really sure what kind of insect it is, but I got this from a guy who was at the time, he has just like started working. No, I think that this was like one of the first tattoos he's ever done, which is so cool because it actually is really good. Then I think I made this after, which Jim Olsson has made, and it's so awesome. Seriously, this is also one of my favorite tattoos, like this blind tiger. I remember me and Martin just used to go to him and like, do whatever you want, like you're so awesome. He's a really talented tattoo artist, he's super creative. So I won this at a contest I don't think he's at Soy Tattoo anymore. His name was Joaquin, I think, or something like that. And when I came to the tattoo shop, it was like, I want to do this like tattoo on you, and I was like, okay. I was still like 18 and kind of like, I mean, I didn't want to say against him. I don't know, but I mean, it turned out pretty cool, but I might cover it up. I don't know with what, or if I'm just gonna tattoo something that's like dark. Maybe save his face or something, because that's kind of cool. I got this also from Port Royal in Umeå, my hometown, made by Andreas, or made by Captain Trätand. He's awesome. So yeah, kind of cool. And I got this one, I can show you when we're already on this part of my arm. I got this fish as well from him.
Thank you.
And he's not at Port Royal anymore, I think. I'm not sure. But he has a real cool style and kind of unique, old school. I don't know. I think it's really cool. Later on, or I'm not sure when I got this really. I just remembered that it was also on Soy Tattoo. And this is by Hostilium. And it's Wednesday Addams, in case you couldn't see that. And moving on. I got this tattoo. It's so hard to show you. JJ Dallas made this. And I think it's so fucking cool, and just that it says like real on her knuckles. It's so dope. I haven't showed you my back. What am I doing? So I actually got this tattoo a lot like before anything else I've showed you. I think it could be like my fifth tattoo. The same tattoo artist, Jim Olsson, who has made this. Yeah, super happy with it, but it was like the worst placement for like pain. I can't like even describe to you how much I was in pain. Like oh my god, it was a bug. I'm such a wuss. Oh my god, I can kill you. I can't do that. Where are you? Oh my god. Flyg ut då. I had my knuckles tattooed, and JJ, who did this. Oh, sorry. So you can see better. No, way better. So JJ, who made this tattoo, has made these as well. It says timeless. So for the next tattoo, which is this one, this weird little tattoo. I got it from my friend Ture. We decided that he was going to tattoo me because he was at the time tattooing at like his little cabin where he is living, super cozy. And I just picked out this one. I don't know why, and we just said like, oh, it's because I can see that you're growing, or like some really cheesy, like, I don't know, just for fun. And he also made the tiny dots on my fingers right here. Nothing else to say about that. It's just fun to have tattoos from your friends. And it's more like a little memory than a meaning, I guess. Also, I got the Do Not Care done by JJ. That was the first tattoo I got from him, and that's just a fun tattoo. Do Not Care, in case you didn't get that. Next is the knife on my leg, which sorry, but I fucking hate it. I don't know who the tattoo artist is. I got it on Friday the 13th. Some random studio had like this horror themed tattoos or something for a really cheap price, and I was like, I'm gonna get one because I want the tattoo, blah blah blah. I think I just turned like 18 then. And for, I think it's the last tattoo, it's Earthling that I have on my leg, our friend, me and Marty's friend, Victor Kiko, he is tattooing also just at home for fun, and he made this, and it's basically just Earthling. It's just what it says, Earthling. Every living being on this planet is equal, and yeah, it's like a little vegan tattoo, I guess. So
Hey guys, how are you all doing? Today I wanted to do a video which you guys have asked for. I do have coming up a full tattoo and piercings video where I go through all of it, but today I wanted to talk you through my sleeve, which is something which I've never really spoke about since I had it finished. So I'm going to start from my hand and work my way up and just talk to you a little bit about if there's any meanings and whatnot, you know, things like that. So I'm going to start off with my hand. My hand, I have this kind of flower mandala. This was kind of something which I kind of
We're kind of destroying our lovely Earth, so can't we just go to the moon? Terraform! Yeah, that's probably not the best option. Hey guys, moon-loving Amy with you on D News today. We got a great question on Twitter from @Atul05Kumar. He asked why our moon doesn't have an atmosphere and what would happen if we created one. When we think of a body having an atmosphere, we typically think of one like Earth's, a nice, cozy envelope of life-giving gases at pressures that keep us alive and well. To keep an atmosphere like that, or any atmosphere, a planet needs a few things. It needs to be big enough to have enough gravity to hold on to that atmosphere, and some kind of protection from the solar wind so it doesn't get completely eroded away. Mars is a great example. The